Welcome here in Ji.hlava. You call yourself Total Refusal, so the question is a bit obvious. What is there to refuse, either in gaming or in the world?
We refuse against the rules within games. It's a world we find in video games, which is sometimes mostly a replica of our world in some house, mostly a bit abstracted. And there are rules within the games, and we bend the rules. And these rules are not just rules to make a game nice to play, but obviously they're political. So either like the surface and the depiction and the narration, as well as the rules, are political. So as far as this medium of this mass medium of video games, this bias says to be announced as something political, this mass media obviously is shaping the values mostly of young people.
And what we also like to do is how we call what we do is that we say we're upcycling video game spaces. As you know, like. Yeah, I mean, it's absurd how much work and effort and money and maybe love goes into creating video game spaces, and then they're used for usually very one-dimensional things, routines that you would do there, like shoot someone, for instance, as we found this somehow poor, we decided that we should refuse to do what the game tells us that we should do on this place, and instead we should maybe think about what else can be done in that space. So that's kind of the basic idea of what we do. So on one moment also we decided that Total Refusal is a good name for us, because at that time we were working on a film that is is about deserting, and it's a film that plays in Battlefield 5. It's like really our attempt to make an anti-war movie in a battlefield environment, in a space that is only a battlefield, and trying to see how we can actually refuse it. So there's also that's also where the refusal term comes from, is actually from the anti-war movement of total refusal of military service. So we thought we should resist this call to arms within the digital space.
Okay, after the refusal, what is there to build upon? Something constructive in gaming?
It's not about this constructing, it's about deconstruction.
It's easier.
It's easy, of course. It's easy to criticize, and that's also where art and theory a lot builds up to. So we are building up new narrations and films, and even alternative gameplay, like emergent gameplay, as it's called. So we are bending the boundaries, trying to use the social space of video games in a different way, and by that criticizing these huge investment, megalomaniac monopolies of gaming development companies. So this is one of our core goals.
But of course, I think we all share a very deep fascination and love for the genre of video games and for what it can actually do. And in some games you can kind of feel what there could be possible to have, or what stories there could be there, so we're kind of, as we think this is really a shortcoming of what actually, especially the big video games are delivering on a narrative level. We kind of think it's necessary to implement this later on, and to make something better out of the narrative trash that most games are.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thank you.